It is day 3 of the Future Blockchain Summit at Dubai Harbor. I'm Renella Hernandez, and this is Jermaine, who is the founder and CEO of SocialLocket. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you very much, ma'am. And yourself, how are you?
I'm doing great, nearing the end of day 3. Happy it's almost done.
I'm
Talked to a
jealous.
lot of people today.
Oh my God.
What about you?
Yes, tired, excited at the same time. So I guess I'll call it mixed emotions, but I'm enjoying it regardless.
Okay, and what's different about this event versus other events that we have in blockchain almost every week? Why did you come to this one?
I guess with Future Blockchain Summit, there's a lot going on. So it's not just about blockchain, it's not just about cryptocurrencies, but you also have hardware. You also had the robot that was walking around earlier.
The robo-dog, yeah.
Yes.
I interviewed him.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
I saw you.
So tell me about SocialLocket and what your role in the industry is.
Cool. So SocialLocket, it's a real estate marketplace. It's designed to streamline the acquisition of real estate assets. So you have other marketplaces out there, but I believe there's a lot of fragmentation within the real estate acquisition process.
Okay.
So what we do is we bridge that gap by providing connectivity and centralizing everything in a centralized location, as well as bridging the gap between the physical world and the digital world by digitalizing physical assets and allowing those to be tradable commodities.
Okay, so how are you improving the real estate market just as a simple use case? I need a new house.
Cool.
And then how are you using Web3 elements like tokenization to do that?
Okay, great question. I guess to answer your first question, we're reducing the length of time that it takes you to acquire that asset, as well as provide transparency between every action and transaction throughout the entire process.
Because it's on chain?
Well, I guess we provide you the tools on the Web 2 side of things. So
Okay.
the platform itself is in the marketplace and an inbuilt CRM. And then on chain, it's immutable. So then that gives you the security as well as, I suppose, to allow you to digitalize that physical asset. So without the blockchain, I couldn't digitalize that asset.
Okay, and who would you say are your main competitors?
Well, because I'm initially launching the product in the UAE, my main competitors, Buyer and Property Finder, and I guess the Bizzle. But in terms of overseas, you have things like Zoopla, Rightmove, Purple Bricks. So there's a lot of competitors, but here in the initial market that I'm trying to tap into, Property Finder and Buyer. So.
Okay, and how did you get into the industry in the first place? What made you want to work in blockchain and Web3?
Okay, so I guess I'm an engineer by trade. So naturally, if I see a problem, I want to solve it. And I also invest in real estate as a hobby. So I've been doing real estate for the last 6 years now, and I found a lot of issues. So that was overseas. So I came to Dubai, 2-week holiday, didn't go home, and I found Dubai has more issues. So I guess because it's still new, they're still implementing systems. They don't have
What was the main pain points that you saw?
lack of trust, and I guess lack of transparency. So everybody says a different thing in regards to one specific goal. So I wanted to solve that problem to give myself trust and peace of mind when acquiring an asset. But I found other people also have the same problem.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. And given that we are at the Future Blockchain Summit, I wanted to ask, how do you envision the future of blockchain looking like? What kind of world would you like to live in where this type of technology is more ubiquitous?
Question. Oh my God, that's
Think
very
about it, think
that
about it.
question's great. I guess more trust in the blockchain community as a whole. So blockchain is a great technology, but not everybody is using that technology for the greater good of, I guess, the community. So because of that, people that aren't aware of it or are trying to tap into it are sort of on the fence. So if we can get people to utilize the technology in the right way, then it will open the eyes of the blind, if I can put it that way.
Yeah, no, and I think a lot of people are on the fence because if you're outside of the industry, what you see, at least in the media, is scams and frauds and hacks every day. So
Yes, ma'am.
how do we better that?
Well, I'm an engineer, so I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's flush out the trash, as I call it. And if we can get rid of the people that aren't actually adding value, eventually there'll be what they call an exchange of hands. And I'm not talking about an exchange of hands in terms of monetary value, but exchange of hands in terms of the so-called good projects that are out there will get weeded out, and the underdogs will rise to the top. So yeah, I guess that's my thought process, and that's how I view it. Just
All
keep
right.
working hard.
Keep working hard. I love it. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Jermaine.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.